What's up, YouTube? So I got asked the question, did Marvin Gaye need to make another album after what's going on? This might be controversial. I mean, it did solidify his legacy. Some people think it's the greatest album ever, definitely top 10, top 5. So it's generally conscious, it gets a lot of love. But did he need to make another album after? Well, he did do The Great Trouble Man, was a jazz R&B fusion. Let's Get It On, which was a classic. He did do a duet on with Donna Ross, and then, when we get to I Want You with Leon Ware and T-Boy Ross, Diana's brother co-writing, Leon Ware, the great. Live to London Palladium, a Live in Oakland album. Got to Give It Up was on Live to London Palladium. Then you get Hear My Dear in 77, which was his Kiss Off Divorce album to Ann Gordy. It's a very tricky question because it depends if you're a fan of his 70s albums. Now, some people think that he got more freaky deaky post after Trouble Man once he got that out of him. Then say that was the highest of high because What's Going On, which was the album that Berry Gordy didn't even want to put out on Motown, and it turned out to be a classic. It turned out to be a record that still resonates, multi-platinum, etc. So, it depends on how you look at it. If you're a fan of his work, you liked a lot of his 70s work, you probably thought that was his heyday. I mean, it was a different flip from what he did in the 60s as a duet partner with Tammy Terrell, Kim Weinstein, and a few others, that he went from a smooth, charismatic crooner to an edgier artist. So did he have to make another album after what's going on? What do I think? I'm as a fan of his music. Yes, I think in the 70s. Now, had he stopped in the 70s, I wouldn't have had a problem. I wasn't super crazy about his 80s records on a whole. I thought they had some decent cuts, but I wasn't blown away. I thought the 70s was his heyday. So I think he needed to. But I think an album like What's Going On is because of the social consciousness and the deep the poeticness of it and the vocals and everything. That's hard to do again. You're not, you get one of those. You're not gonna get 2 and 3 without people thinking that you're kind of samey with it. So it's a very tight, tough call, you know. Um, because again, when he made a What's Going On, that spoke to a generation, spoke to a whole generation, spoke to a lot of eyes, ears, minds. It's like, wow. And it was a complete departure from his usual records on Motown with the duets and so on and so forth. So, you had big hits off of this record with deep messages. That's another thing. Who says you can't have uh successful records and not have deep messages? He did it. He poured his heart and soul. He was talking about his brother Frankie coming back from Vietnam. He put a record out there that resonated with people, and to this day, it's still being felt, still being played, still being heard. So where do I come down on it? Did he need to make another record after What's Going On? Well, he chose to, and I think he had a good run. I think the 70s was good to him post What's Going On. But if he was trying to make another record like that, he did try. He never tried to make it because that was a one and doneer. That one you just knew it wasn't going to happen again. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.